Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of The Young Farm with me, Andy. That is straw load number 1 away from the field. We are in a bit of a hurry to get this done because, boy, is it wet. It's getting sticky. That lorry load there was a little bit touch and go. You can see it's kind of left a few ruts lying around, which is less than ideal. Now, what we're going to do, you can see we've got a few bales left over there that are still on the deck, so but we're going to leave those for now because there's a tractor and trailer coming in for those few. The rest of these guys have all been stacked up already, which is great. And what we're going to do is park the mailer over here. I am expecting another lorry imminently, and we're going to get this one started at least. We're clearing this way over purely because we want to bring Glenn in here with the discs, and he's going to get started on this field actually as soon as we can. So we're just going to leave that there for now. Fantastic. So it's a lot of, it's very sticky on the surface there. Not sure what it'll be quite like underneath. We've had about 15 mil of rain over the last 3 days, so it's kind of made everything a little bit stickier than ideal. But what we're also going to do whilst we're waiting, whilst we're in the field here, we're actually going to be just kind of cutting back the field margins. To do that, we have our Case International with the flail mower on. So yeah, we're going to go around the headland a few times. We're just going to knock it back by about 2 passes there. So it'll be about kind of 6-7 foot, which will be enough just to kind of keep it trimmed and stop the weeds from coming in. And it's a nice little run out in the old case here. So let's get that fired up. And it's a good way to keep myself going before the next load arrives there. So we're good to go there. Oh, listen to it. Listen to her go. Just take this right back to here. That's fantastic. Drop that down and off we go again. Excellent stuff. Looks like we're getting everything we need to. A bit too far out. Excellent stuff. That's it done. And we're away. So like I say, we're just kind of keeping everything looking nice and tidy around here before we start to, well, before the ground's being drilled and we can't actually get in here to do anything else. That's the main thing that we're going to be concerned about. We want to be doing this when there's a crop in the ground, that's for sure. Perfect stuff. And it gives us a chance to kind of do 2 jobs at once, keep me busy whilst I'm waiting for the next lorry load to arrive, and then we'll get that load done and get out of here as well. Quite a good turnout of straw in here, took some baling. Particularly when you factor in that we're on a bit of a slope here, so because we're down to 2 tractors here at the moment now, we put the bale onto the class, and they did really enjoy coming up here. Alright, and I've got these stacked up at the moment. There's 28 bales in these stacks because I didn't know quite how big or what type of trailers are arriving, so we've got 28s. And if we need to get more, as you can see, there's more on the ground here. Like I say, I've got a tractor trailer coming in to get the last of these, but that's not due here for a few hours yet, so we'll wait and see how that one goes. Heavens, it is loud in this case, though. So how are you all doing anyway? Hope everything is going fantastically well, whatever you're getting up to. Do let me know down below how it's all going, where you're working, if you're in harvest, how that's going there, if the weather's been kind to you or not. I know a lot of you guys have got rain, and varying degrees of rain as well. Some of you in the north have got quite a bit. I know, like, the north of England's getting a bit of a pasting right now. Do let me know, like I say, how that's all coming along, and what you're working in, what you're driving as well. Actually, I had someone asking the other day what was happening with the case when it was next coming out, but and this is kind of why we leave it on the mower, on the flail mower here, just because it's easier, and we know that we're going to be bringing it out quite a lot throughout the summer there, so why not just keep the thing on. Anyway, it does a nice tidy job of this as well. It really, really does. And around we go. So like I say, we're going to bring the discs in. We're going to turn this one over if we can, if it's not too sticky. Once that is done, we'll move on and get, this is going to be drilled. This was wheat. It's probably going to go back into some spring barley. So with that in mind, it's probably going to get a cover crop put over it for the next few months. At least I believe that's what the plan is. This is a customs field, so we have to confirm that. But it's important, like, there are some nasty showers coming along soon, it looks like, as well. So really made an effort to kind of get these bales cleared as quickly as possible. just to try and prevent any more damage to the ground. Those lorries weigh quite a lot on their own there. When you stack about 30 tons of straw onto it, oh, it doesn't move very far very quickly. So we're gonna just keep pushing around here. We'll do, I think, like I said, we'll probably just do a couple of passes. That seems to be tidying up enough there. Just gets all the grass a bit further back. A fair amount of grass on this side. I don't know why I didn't opt to get it mowed down and get it built up there, but as is their wish, I suppose. All we can do is kind of follow it through. Go around that. Perfect. Excellent stuff. Oh, there is lorry number 2. There he goes. Perfect. So we'll go and follow him. See where he goes to. Got a slightly different truck there to load today, slightly different lorry, but that's fine. Not a huge big semi, which is not a huge big Arctic though, which is okay. So we'll just leave this guy about here, I think. In fact, no, what we'll do is we're going to take that up to the take that up there, see where he's going to get himself sorted. I think, by looks of things, he's going to point his nose downhill, which is a smart move, because the last truck didn't, and now he didn't get moved off the ground. No, I think we might need a few more bales up here, actually, judging on what it's looking like. Right, I guess we start loading from this way and see how we get on. Seems like a plan to me. So pleased that I do currently have this telehandler. It really does open up a whole host of different opportunities. Now, the moment there, if I look to buy something like this, I think I could probably just about afford it. Obviously, if we're going to make a little bit more, find a little bit more work for me, then that would be even better. But yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. Now, in other news, there are going to be a few changes coming up soon. I'm going to pick up the trailer that was damaged in the accident soon. That has been salvaged, been resprayed. It's not looking too bad at all, actually. A little bit of fabrication work required, but nothing too serious, really, on the grand scheme of things. Nothing that was going to write that off by all costs. So that's good. So we're going to pick that up. Now, the fast track as well. The fast track is away from the yard, and it might not be coming back as it goes. So the fast track it's not written off. There was no severe damage to it, really. It just had to go for a checkup and a service and make sure everything was okay on it. But it opened my eyes to a bit of a bigger issue, really, that there are no JCB dealerships anywhere near me. None whatsoever. That one got put onto a lorry and was driven about 2.5 hours away, which is not good at all for what I need. When you're in a small kind of independent contractor such as I am, you need to be able to have that service and that ability to be serviced on a, on the touch of a button on the phone. You need someone to be able to come out and help, and that wasn't there at all. Absolutely nothing. And so to have the nearest dealership and 2.5 hours away, it's just no good to me, really. So we're trading it in. It's gone. It's the dealership I took it to bought it off me, which is a bit sad, because that was my first real step-up tractor when I moved into the slightly bigger contracting game when we're down south in England still. But yeah, so that's a little bit sad, but I can't justify it's an expensive tractor, and I cannot justify the cost of it when I can't get the backup and the support that I need. So we are going elsewhere. Now, we are sticking with Class because we get such great service from Class. So we're going to stay with those guys, and I'm very happy about that. But we just need to let's go around the other side first, actually. I'm just waiting. They have another machine for me, which is a little bit bigger than what we have already. Not much. But yeah, looking forward to getting to use that actually, and it's going to be great. I just need to, we're just waiting for a few things to be sorted out with it, and then that will become ours. So watch the space for that one. But yeah, changing the fleet, it looks like we are kind of going down the line of being an all-class fleet, which I have no problem at all in. They are a great looking vehicle. So yeah, that's the latest news, and we'll see how it goes. But I just thought I'd keep you abreast of what's going on there, because some of you will not see the fast track back here again. As you can see, the straw's looking quite nice and clean actually. Not too damp looking, not too wet. We actually got this baled up more or less straight behind the combine, so it really didn't get any time to be on the ground and get damaged by the rain at all. So we were lucky there. We've got a little bit of a demonstration that we might have a look back at the yard, which is currently on the case that we're lending or we're hiring, which is going to go back as soon as that new tractor arrives. That's going to go back. There we go. Happy days. Let's see, now what we're going to do here is probably give ourselves a little bit more room. We've got 3 high on here, that's not a problem. And around we go, got that second one there as well. What I really do like at the moment is being able to offer that whole package really for any customers. So being able to harvest, being able to cart grain away, bale straw and load straw as well. And if need be, I do have my own trailers that I could actually cart it as well, but obviously they choose where they sell their straw to. This was all sold as per bale. Sometimes customers will sell it by the stand-in straw, so when it's still in the field. Sometimes they'll sell it per bale, so he's opted to go for bale on this occasion. I'm sure he's not doing too badly out of it whatsoever. But yeah, we'll just do the same on this one, then we'll get this little trailer all stacked up as well. Oh, lots of that one there. Well, we're going to get the rest of this one all loaded up here, and then we've only got one more that I know of coming immediately at least, I think. And then these two are going to have to go on their own way and then come back, so we'll be waiting a little while for these guys. Just need to make sure that's on properly. I think it wants to be just shifted over a touch. Saw some horrible videos online recently of farmers who are just not taking the right precautions with the strapping down, and a whole lot of bales going sideways when the tractor trailer went around the roundabout, which is not ideal. So that one I need to just kick on a little bit, but it's nice and square at least. So yeah, it really is absolutely vital that everyone takes the time when they're loading the bales and strapping them down in particular. So we're going to keep pushing through here. We've got the trailer to load up as well, but we'll get that one done. We'll get them strapped in, loaded and away, and then we'll get back into that case, I think, for a little bit, and yeah, we'll see how it's all going. So we'll catch up with you in a little bit when we're all done here, and see how we're coming along, really. Alright, load number 2 is in the books. Off it goes. We're going to park this over here. One of those trucks, I don't think that they said it'd be about a 2-hour drive or a 2-hour return, so we'll see how long it takes, if it is actually 2 hours or not. For now though, like I say, all we can do is I'll leave this one here for now, because I know we've got those bales to stack up at some point. But we're getting there. It's probably just a little over half this field cleared already, which is magnificent. Beautiful day to be up in the old hot air balloon today. And there goes the truck. You can just see through the trees. And excellent. So we're going to go back into the case there, where we'll get ourselves pushed along. Make sure that everything is nice and tidy as we go around for that second pass, which should be about enough. Glenn is on his way as well. He's just kind of finished off a few different things and a few bits of another job, and he's on his way over now. So he should be with us shortly as well. So we'll get him set away and to see how it's all coming together, I think. Alright then, so as you can see, it's done quite a nice job of just making sure it's all nice and neat and tidy around the edges. As we get a bit closer, Have a look. I think, yeah, we'll do one more. We'll just get it. We'll start on this side of the tree, though, I think. And then we'll probably just get this little side done down here before Glenn does arrive. Alright, I think we're good again. Off we go. Perfect stuff. Much better, much better. Now it complies with the countryside stewardship because we're after a certain date when we're allowed to actually start to trim the inside of the margins. We'll do this, and then depending upon the rotational year, if this is the year whereby, that's the speak of the man. If this is the year where we can trim the hedges here, then we can get in a little bit closer to do that. But you're only allowed to do that every 3 years, I think it is currently. So Glenn has arrived. He's got the cherry front box on there with a bit of weight. He's got a set of discs on the back, which are quite heavy duty actually, pretty decent. And we'll get stuck in with that in just a short while. What I'm going to do, I'll just finish up here. Give him a beep. And we'll just get this up to here then, and then we'll just kill the engine and go and have a chat with him, get Glenn all set up there. Excellent stuff. And you'll find that what we're likely going to do is go and start along the top and work our way downhill. That way that we're staying away from all of the trucks coming in, and we can get going there. So we're going to get Glenn up and away, and we'll see how this goes. Nice drying day actually for the rest of the day to do this, which is great. And we will see you in the next one. We'll leave it here. We've got a lot to get cracking with, so we won't hang around too much longer. So thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, as always, and you're yet to do so, do smash that like button, hit that subscribe button to Simulation for the Nation, and we will see you all in the next one. Until then, have yourself a great day, and we'll see you all later.